I would, I would tell you it depends. It depends on the year, but I can tell you that under this post-election, yesterday evening there were fewer questions in Bangladesh than there were in Washington.
Bangladesh still, you can see, still it is good, and it will continue. Our situation will continue. Don't worry.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our people are wonderful, and I must tell you, yes.
I see that.
And they listen to me. If I ask, if I request, yes, the few opposition, it is very quite natural, it remains. And you know, I am not revengeful. I never try to take any revenge to anybody. I am very open-minded and I am very liberal, and I feel that yes, everybody can talk, everybody. Now you can see so many television. You know, we have only one television that is government owned. Actually, I open up everything. Every sector I open for private sector, and the television and everything you can see. The people are talking, they can talk, they can say anything, and we have so many newspaper in our country, they can write. So it is their job they can do. I never interfere, no. Rather it is good. If anybody criticizes you, you can listen from them and you can learn from them and you can correct yourself. I think that way. Thank you.
Madam Prime Minister, my name
and
is...
you know, when we met President Biden, we had wonderful talking, and he took selfie with me, my sister, my daughter. So
I know that there was I know that there was a delegation that came to Washington 6-7 months ago. I believe there was an economic delegation, and I look forward to seeing more in Washington.
Our country is a sovereign country, and our people, through a war or great sacrifice, we liberated our country. So it doesn't matter whether it's a big country or a small country, but sovereign country is sovereign. So every country should have their sovereignty to run their country, to work for people. That liberty should be there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Madam Prime Minister, my name is Samira Hussain and I'm with the BBC. You've not engaged the main opposition party in dialogue since 2018. You cruised to victory yesterday after their absence from the electoral process. Only 60% of the voting public did not cast a ballot. Human rights groups have been critical of your government and its crackdown on democratic freedoms. Do you believe that Bangladesh can be considered as having a vibrant democracy, especially with the absence of any opposition party?
Look, each and every party, they have their right to take their own decision. If any party does not participate in the election, it does not mean that there is no democracy. You have to consider whether people has participated or not. And you know that you mentioned the party, what they did. They set fire, they killed people through arsenal. And you see, only few days ago, they set fire to rail, and the mother, children, and one child with mother lap, and about 4 people died because of the arsenal. Well, is it democracy? Yes, we believe in democracy, but when you try to kill common people just for your political, I don't know, it is not political. It is just terrorist activities. So no one should exercise their terrorist activities in the country. People don't accept it. It is not only one story. Several times it happened in this country. We showed our patience. And we ensure people's right. The party didn't participate in the election. They tried to prevent people so that they should not go to the polling booth, they should not cast their vote, this and that. But people didn't listen to them. Because now our people are very much aware about their right to vote, right to food. So I don't know what is, if there is any other definition for democracy that is different. But we believe that it is people's right. When people participate and they vote for their own government, so the people's participation is main objectives, main thing. So the election took place, they couldn't stop it, they tried their best to do it, but they didn't. So how do you define that? You never mention about that, how many people they killed till now. It is not only this year, 2013, 2014, 2015, they did the same thing. More than 3,000 people burned down, 500 were killed, and still people are suffering in the hospital. So how do you define that they are a democratic party? They are a terrorist party. It is terrorist activities. People didn't support it. Am I clear to you?
Madam Prime Minister?
Appreciate
Sorry.
your bold democratic commitment.
Thank you.
And despite of so many odds and challenges, I once again congratulate you and also congratulate your election commission for doing their best under the circumstances, under the given circumstances. With this, once again, I congratulate you, madam.
Thank you very
And
much.
God bless you that you, under your leadership, country should further grow.
So thank you very much. I think you should have some tea. Already it is prepared.
When you spoke, you said that tonight in the election, there was a lot of interest. Yeah, hi ma'am. I'm Devdeep Purohit. I work with the Telegraph in India. So while you were saying, you said that this time there was a lot of interest in the elections. This was your 8th election. So obviously this election was also due to, there were certain uncertainties about the election would be held or not. So now that the election is over, I want to get a comment from you about, why this interest, So this is one comment I want from you. And the other thing is, now that you have come to power, you answered the question on lack of opposition. But when you talk about a democracy, you also need an opposition party in Bangladesh. As you are a visionary leader of this country, you also have a responsibility towards creating a situation where there are opposition forces.
So what do you
think about it?
Now tell me, what do you want? I should constitute or build up an opposition party. Can I do that?
No, I'm just telling you, this is a question which comes in mind.
Look, yes, that's true. That's true. But look, I was in opposition for a long time. Well, I am, my father was very much involved in politics. So as a member of the political family from very early stage, we started participating in many movements. Since I was in school, from my school life I started it. Then I was in college, I was elected vice president. Then I was in university, very much involved in politics. The point is that even 1981, when I returned home, I was in opposition. Only 1996, we came to power after a long time. So our party, we organized our party. So opposition, you have to organize your own political party. And if you fail to that, who is responsible? You cannot make, you can ask me to organize the political party or for opposition, or if you want, we can do that. But that will be not real opposition, right?
Madam Prime Minister. I also like to congratulate. My name is Volker Friedrich from Germany, and I'm a member of the foreign observer teams, and we had the pleasure to observe the election yesterday. Thank you for making that possible via the election committee. I also have a more general remark about Bangladesh, because last year I came here for the first time to monitor the preparation of the election, and this year at the actual election. What I have seen here in Bangladesh really amazed and surprised me, because Bangladesh, I'm sorry to say, has a not so good reputation, if you allow me to say that, in Europe. And I can only encourage everybody who reads the news, who reads the report, who talks with your people, come here personally. Seeing is believing. And I really like your motto of friendship to all and malice to none. That should be the motto of the United Nations these days. So congratulations again, and thank you for being in your country.
Thank you.
Your Excellency,
Every country we have good relationship, and we want to continue that so that I can develop my country very quickly.
Your Excellency, can I?
India relationship, we have wonderful relationship.
Ma'am, if I may ask, there have been a lot of criticism and questions on the election. Now elections are over. I'm Rishabh from Times Now. I would like to ask, what will be your answer to all the criticisms that came Bangladesh's way in last 6 months?
Listen, I have nothing to say. Those who want to criticize, they can criticize. It is their liberty. It is their liberty. I have my own belief, whether it is right or wrong. I believe that, and I trust on that. I trust on myself that yes, I have done the right thing, and the election was free and fair.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency.
Okay,
Your
I
Excellency,
think
one final question, if I
that is
may.
getting cold, gentlemen.
If I may, Your Excellency, as an
Ladies and
Australian.
gentlemen, I'll see it. We can talk. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. হ্যাঁ, আমি সকলের জন্য আমার শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি, আমার আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা এবং ধন্যবাদ, এবং আপনাদেরকে আবারও ধন্যবাদ যে আপনারা কষ্ট করে এসেছেন। ধন্যবাদ।
দ্বাদশ জাতীয় সংসদ নির্বাচন কাভার করা সাংবাদিক এবং পর্যবেক্ষকদের